Have you ever walked in a room with this setup? This right here switch right here is for the light. You're gonna see when I switch it, it turns the light off. This one right here is for the ceiling fan. So when I switch it, it will turn on the ceiling fan. If I turn it off, it'll turn it off, and I'm gonna hit the other switch and turn the light off. But I'm gonna turn the light back on, and you're wondering what this switch is for. And I looked in this room and I checked everything, and to find out what that switch is, you could look down here and you could plug in maybe a fan or light in the top or bottom and start moving it up, or you go to your other switch, or you can check that switch. So you just plug a light or something in it to try to figure out what this switch is for. This switch right here, they call it a lamp switch. So this is the lamp switch. And I'm gonna show you how to figure out what switch it is. And in older houses, they use these third switches as lamp switches. When you walk out your room, you could turn it off or turn it back on. But in the newer houses, since everything's smart now, and you got these smart light bulbs, which I purchased one yesterday, it'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm gonna try that smart light bulb out and see if I can control it with my phone. But I'm gonna show you something, how you can figure out what this switch is for and in which room. Here we go. In my house, the ground is here at the bottom. The hot is on the right, and the common, which is the white, is on your left. And I'm no electrician. I'm gonna just show you what I've learned over the years. I worked in the oil and gas field and worked with automatic welding equipment, and we learned wiring. So you see that this is gold looking or brass. That means it's hot. This is like silver. That means it's the common. So this gold looking or brass is hot. So in my room, I'm gonna show you a picture here. This is in my room. And you'll notice that one of the plugs are turned like this. It's turned upside down. So one of the plugs is turned upside down. But you got some electricians out there that say everything's supposed to be like this, but in my house, every plug in my house is turned this way, except for that one plug in my room, and it's turned upside down. And I found out that this plug that was turned upside down in my room, this was connected to the switch, which when I walk out my room, I could turn it on and off. So I could plug my lamp into this switch right here. So when I walk in my room, the first thing I can do is turn on the lamp switch, and it's this plug right here. But this plug is always on. It's just this plug that is controlled by the switch. And you know how that is possible? Here go what they did. In the older houses, you know, these two are connected, these two connected. But if you want these to be independent of each other, you have to break this connection right here. I'm gonna zoom in, you see that connection? So when I looked at my plug, what you do is you can grab some pliers or channel locks or needle nose and just go up and down and break this. Just keep going back and forth and it'll eventually break. See how I broke that loose? I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on that so you can see. See, that's broken or loose right there. So I took this little piece right here and broke it out. Now they're independent of each other. So in that case, since it's broken out, this side was controlling the light with the light switch, and this side was always hot. So that's how this thing works. So if you go in your room and you're trying to figure out which one is which, the third switch, especially in an older house, I've been in this house for 19 years, just look for a plug that is turned like this with the ground up and the hot and coming down. Most switches in houses are like this. So all my switches are like this, but only that one in my room is like this. And the top one is controlling the lamp or whatever I got plugged in there is controlled with the switch. And the bottom is always hot. So that's how you do it. If you want to purchase any of these things that you've seen in my video, go down there in the description or look in the drop down. I think this is the right side. The camera is reversed, or I'm gonna leave it here on the end screen. You can visit my Amazon affiliate store, and I get a small commission if you go through my link. It doesn't cost you a penny. It doesn't cost me a penny. And even when I go and buy things off Amazon, I go to YouTube and try to find another YouTuber or somebody that has affiliate links so I can go through so they can get the commission. So it's that simple. It's not costing you anything. So if you can go to my store, like I said, I'm gonna leave a drop down, or it's in the description, or the show here on the screen. And again, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel and have a great day.